you can see it. It's time, y'all. It's time for my favorite fall fragrance. I hope Bath & Body Works brings this back. Cider Lane, and we're going to put it in this pretty gold leaf holder thingy. And I turn it so you can't really see the, yeah, that looks prettier. Are y'all wondering at what point I'm going to actually put my face on here? I love this candle, you guys. I absolutely, why don't I try lighting it off over here instead of trying to do calisthenics to light the candle. It's a 3-wick. What that means for those of you who may have lung or scent sensitivities, it's extremely strong. So I wouldn't advise a 3-wick candle for you. But if 3 wicks don't bother you, then perhaps this will. I bet some of you went, ah! Okay, so I'm using my face mask, which we have seen before. My TASHA face mask, the purple. It's supposed to have berries in it. Beauty berries. Who calls them beauty berries? Who made that up? Who made that up? Okay. But while I'm doing this, I'm going to do something really weird. How unusual of me. How are you doing? It makes my teeth look even more yellow. And beigey sallow. Spit. I'm going to do my eyes. Because I can wipe this off with a slushy wet towel and then pat it dry. I don't believe you got to go whoosh, 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 wasting a bunch of water, throwing it all over the bathroom floor. I'll just get a very, very like slushy wet washcloth to take it off with, and then pat it dry with a nice cotton. Oh, I love that so much. Can y'all see the little thingies? Okay, let's go. So the first thing I'm doing everything unusual today. So the first thing I'm going to do to prime my eyes, I'm going to use concealer. Now that's not unusual, it's just unusual for me. I don't typically do it. And I'm using the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in color number, it's not a number, it is 20N to 10. Light pale. Just go with light pale. Now I'm only going to do my lids. I'm not going to do underneath because I will, when I wash this, probably get that. But I'm just using the sponge that comes with it because I didn't twist any of it out. And get good in here. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna use my KKW Beauty Blender. If I can hold it. And we're just gonna blend that out with the Beauty Blender. I like this tool, y'all. A lot of people criticized her and said blah blah blah. People love to criticize the elite because they're the elite, and they're just for trolls and people who just love someone to criticize. They're a perfect target. But then I would imagine if you got into that business, you would know that before you went in, and you would have a very thick skin. That's why some of these beauty gurus may not have such a thin skin, because they're just girls. They didn't know they would get so many ugly comments from some people. I'm not a professional, but I just know there's going to be people who are either jealous or just they want to be ugly to somebody and they picked you for the week. So, there. See how well that blended? And I also like when I use the brush. I like this product. I really do. I might even buy an extra one of these because I think it's a really cool little tool to have. Cool tool. Okay, so we got our eyes ready. I have so many palettes to pick from. And I realized there was 2 that I wanted to bring back up because I went through my little stash that the Lord has convicted me I should not buy any more. He hasn't. Well, maybe he has. Alright, so this is the Tarte She Dreamed, She Believed, She Succeeded Tarte palette. This is the Courage one. And as you can see, it went well because I have used a lot of it up. And what I like about this palette is that it's a face in one. I mean, it's got your blush, it's got your basics. I feel like you could take this on a trip and this would be a good one. Here's another one, the Lorac Pro To Go. It's kind of one of the best. Besides the, it's not available anymore, so I'm not showing you that one. But the Sigma Paris palette is my all-time favorite. But these are just both matte and shimmer basics. It's got your basic black, your transition colors, and your highlights. And then on the bottom of the palette, it's got a good mirror. And then on the bottom of the palette, it's got 2 tones of blush, both the peach coral tone and a light pink tone, and then a bronzer, which could also double as a shadow. All of them, depending on what you like. So I'm going to be doing some tutorials of that soon. I'm going back over some old ones. And then this one really got my attention for some reason today because I was looking for something to get. Not something to get. I actually was looking for the RCNA powder for translucent powder. And I saw this and I thought, oh, I like that. And I thought, Beth, you have that. And it was a great palette and I need to use it again. It's got a number of good highlighters, transition colors, browns, and then it's got some pops of color. And what's in this, vitamins and other stuff that's in it, I got to read the ingredients off again, but they're good for you. So when you're wearing your makeup, it's actually good for you to have it on. And I think this is a classic because it was on the channel. What was I looking at? Beautylish or Ultra, or I don't, Ulta. I think it was Beautylish is what I was on. I can't remember now. Sephora? Anyway, I think this is its staple. So it's got kind of a shimmer. It looks like black leather. It's very classy looking, very classic. And then if y'all remember, I wanted this and got this. And I think I did like maybe 1 or 2 tutorials with it. And this is the Lorac Pro Mega 2. And I remember what I really liked about this so much that I just had to have it. Look at that huge mirror, by the way. So much is these colors right through here, because if I'm going to do an orange, that's the tones I would probably want to use. It's this tangerine and melon. And then I also liked burlap. I thought that